Okay, guys, we are live. So today I'm going to show you the easiest method, okay? The easiest method because of popular demand. A lot of students are asking for the easiest method for beginners to trade anything online, either stocks, Forex, crypto, indices, name them, okay? So I'm just going to give you this and I'm going to be really quick today, okay? My internet is very poor right now because I'm traveling and I am using the hotel's Wi-Fi, so it is not strong enough to stream this video, but I'm going to try my best. So I'm going to keep it as short as possible so we don't get disconnected, okay? So here we go. Can you guys hear me? Give me a 1 if you can hear me. Give me a 2 if you cannot, so I can see how many of you can hear me. How many of you can hear me, guys? Can you guys hear me? All right, I'm assuming everybody can hear me now. Okay, so let's go. I'm just gonna switch off to the screen and share my screen. Let me see if that's gonna work. And if the screen works, I am going to start the presentation. Okay, this is lesson number 9, guys, on our trading course, pro trading course, the free pro trading course. Okay, so lesson number 9 on the playlist. Okay, and I'm going to keep the playlist attached below this video so you guys can, if you missed the previous trainings, you can go back and go through the trainings. Because let me tell you, if you follow these lessons chronologically the way we have shared these trainings, every week we have 1 or 2 lessons. Okay, so make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any training. Now, these are very valuable trainings. Okay, this is what our members are doing, this is what our coaches are doing in the Smart Wolf Club. I'm literally spilling the beans, I'm sharing the secrets with you guys for free. Okay, so take advantage of that. If you're ready, let's say you're ready. And before we begin, let's say a word of prayer. In the belief of the power Almighty, we pray that the tips we are going to share with the students and whoever is going to apply this shall be successful. We pray that the market be good to us and that we all be successful. In the belief of the power Almighty, we pray. Amen. Guys, I don't care what you believe in. Just, we all need help, okay? We need help in this online stuff, okay? All right, so first things first. We have been traveling in the past few weeks, and in the coming weeks, we'll be traveling. And the reason why we do that is I want to show you that you can actually trade on the go. When you talk about freedoms, you can go anywhere with your laptop where there's an internet. You can plug in your computer, your laptop, your cell phone, whatever it is, whatever device, digital device that you have, and you can take trades as long as you have your platforms already downloaded, your apps already downloaded, everything set up. You can trade and make money. Okay, let's put a disclaimer before we share our screen. Trading is very, very risky. Okay, you can lose your entire investment or part of it. And whatever I'm sharing with you guys is not professional investment advice or trading advice. This is just the experience, and this is what our students, coaches, and members in the Smart Wolf Club are doing. So always practice, do your own research, okay, and never ever risk more than you can afford to lose, because you can lose your entire investment or part of it. Trading is very risky. Anything online, offline, any sort of business where you put your money into, you can lose your entire investment. So if not knowing that, guys, they call it naivete. All right, so if you agree with me, and let me show you something. The results we're going to show you, they are not typical, because you have to practice, you have to put in the effort. If you're a tire kicker, this is not for you. If you're looking for some get rich quick scheme, you're in the wrong place. Please, you can leave the studio right now, because this is not a get rich quick scheme. You have to practice, you have to learn the skill, you have to practice every day. What is the best time we trade? We trade at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, New York time, guys. So wherever you are, if you're in India, that Bombay, India, we have a lot of students from there, we have a lot of members from there. It is 7:30 p.m. Okay, if you're in London, one of our coaches is in London with a huge group. That is 2:30 p.m. If you are in Atlanta, Georgia, in the United States, it is 8:30 a.m. Okay, 8:30 a.m. If you are in the Pacific West, Sacramento, California, Los Angeles, California, San Francisco. It is 6:30 a.m. Okay, early in the morning, which is really nice because you can trade and go to your 9 to 5. Okay, make some money first, then go to your regular 9 to 5. I mean, some of you like what you do, so hey, why don't you make some money on the side and then go to your 9 to 5? Do you guys agree? All right. So if you are in, let's say, Africa, some country, we have a lot of students from Cape Town, South Africa. If you are in Kenya, for example, we have one of our coaches from there. That's about 7 hours, 8 hours ahead. So if it is 9:30, that would be around 4:30 p.m. Okay, in that part of the world. So just convert don't be lazy. You can convert. Now, one of our coaches is in Tokyo, Japan, for example. When it is 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, it is 10:30 p.m. In Tokyo. Tajimoto is trading at 10:30 p.m. when it is 9:30 a.m. in New York time. So what do we do at 9:30 a.m.? Okay, so first, just before 9:30, a few minutes before, we get our platforms ready, fired, ready to go. Your apps, get your apps ready so you can take the trades, okay? And we trade as a community, okay? So some of our coaches share their trades live in their communities, okay? So if you want to be part of that, you can join the Smart Wolf Club. It's free. The link is in the description. You just need your name and your email. You'll be notified when to join the platforms. And if you need training from any of the coaches, some of our coaches have been online since 1998, okay? Since 1998, 1999, many years, 17 years, 20 years, almost 30 years, some of them been doing this. So they're going to share their experiences with you. It's not professional advice. It is their experience, what they do, and you take that at your own risk, okay? So you need these two platforms. You need your trading platform, who is probably your broker. So depending on which part of the world you come from, there are many brokers. We do use some of them and we share those. So let's say if you're in the United States, we have a lot of beginners using the well-known apps, Robinhood, Webull, and many other platforms, interactive brokers. Some of you are more professional, advanced. So you can use all these brokers, okay? Fidelity to trade stocks. Some use E-Trade platform. So it does not matter, okay? Wherever you're coming from. Some of you are busy here trading Forex, okay? So you can use whatever Forex platform you like. Some of you are busy trading crypto. You can use whatever crypto platform you like. We're going to be sharing a lot of them here with you guys. The links are in the description. You can use some of our links. Those are our affiliate links. If you use the links to sign up, you get some bonuses, and we get some reward. Okay. It doesn't cost you extra. Actually, it gives you benefits because some of them we have negotiated with some of these platforms. Okay. So we'll be sharing some of the links. Go ahead and use those. Those allow us to give you these free trainings. Okay. So right now, man, I don't want to talk too much. Let's go to the platforms and then start trading. Okay. Because I want to keep it sweet and short to the point. I know a lot of you guys are very impatient. You want to just see the strategy and then you go your ways. Okay. So one of the resources that we need is TradingView. Okay. So you need TradingView. That's the platform we use for our analysis, for our research. We do that on TradingView. Okay. This is where we draw our lines. This is where we use our simple strategies. And we try to keep it simple, stupid in the Smart Wolf Club. KISS, this works for us. Okay. The strategy has to be simple, repeatable, dependable, and something that allows you to be consistent and disciplined at the same time. Okay, those three things are going to make you succeed trading. Otherwise, if you lack any of those elements, you are not going to be successful. So let's jump onto TradingView. I'm going to share my screen now. Let's see if I can figure that out. Yes, it says share screen. Okay, there we go. I'm going to share the entire screen, and I'm going to become really small on the side. Share. Okay, I think I'm sharing my screen now, right? Can you guys see my screen? I'm hoping so. I'm hoping you guys can see my screen. Let's see. Where am I? Let's see. There we go. Add to the stage. Yes. Can you guys see me? Can you guys see my screen? Yes, I think it says yes. A lot of you are saying can see my screen. Okay, let's go. So I'm going to remove everything that's on here. Remove the drawings, remove 3 drawings. Okay, there we go. So what do you do before 9:30 a.m.? Okay, before 9:30, you are going to go onto your TradingView and you have already made the choices of the stocks or the currency pairs or the crypto that you're going to trade. Okay, you've already made that decision. Okay, because as you go through our training, you're going to learn that we only focus on a few assets. You can't be trading every asset. Okay, so you're going to specialize. You're going to take, if it is stocks, you're going to select 1, 2 or 3 stocks. Okay, and we found we went through some of the lessons. I think it was lesson number 3 where we talked about ways to select the best stocks. And if you don't know how to do that, you can leverage, you can use AI. Okay, like the chat GPTs, and if you like the Chinese one, I think it's called DeepSeek, you can use that to help you narrow down to the best stocks that you can trade. And all you need to do is use the best prompt out there. Okay, and we actually shared the prompt for free during the lessons. So if you missed that lesson, go back and watch the lesson, guys. Okay, so once you have your TradingView up here, what are you going to do? You are going to go to TradingView. If you don't have the TradingView platform, the link is in the description, guys. Go ahead and sign up. It's free. You can use the free tier, and once you start getting advanced, you can go for the subscription. It's only a cup of coffee, guys, a month, and you can have more features, extra features. Okay, like we have here. We can do many more. We can share screens. We can replay our trades. We can add more indicators. We can have several charts running at the same time. So all that you can get under a subscription. But for now, you can go for the free tier. All you need is your name and email address. So don't be lazy. Go ahead and open that account and then just follow along. Okay, you can replay this training later and you can follow along. It's live right now. You can replay it. You can save this, bookmark the channel, put the bell notification, you're notified, and you can replay this. And then one other thing, guys, I'm going to be sharing some videos where we are actually traveling, and we're going to be sharing some places where we go and train our students. So if you want us to come to your city, your town, your village, wherever you are from in the world, put that in the comment. We will make a point of coming there. One of our coaches or one of our best students, one of our best members, advanced traders will come and spend a day or 2 with you guys and trade together. It's always very nice to trade with somebody else, because trading, let me tell you, working online is very lonely. Either it's digital market, it's just you and the screen and the computer. Sometimes working as a community helps for your mental health. Okay. This is your mental health. And of course, traveling is also very relaxing for some of you. Because when we ask our members what is the main goal for trading or making money online, is because they want their freedom to travel, freedom to go. People have realized that the world is bigger than your small village, your small town, your small city, your small country. The world is much, much bigger than New York. The world is much, much bigger than Los Angeles. The world is bigger than Chicago alone. The world is much, much bigger than Beijing or Tokyo or London or Nairobi, Kenya or Cape Town or Mumbai. It's much, much bigger, or Rio. The world is bigger beyond than Rio. Okay. So here we go, guys. So once you have your TradingView set up, you're going to go to this section here where it says, first, you're going to go to the marketplace, and then you are going to select this, whatever assets you're trading. So if you're trading stocks, funds, Forex, futures, crypto, indices, you just select it. So if let's say you're trading crypto, you're going to go here, and under crypto, you can choose whatever you like. So if you want to do Bitcoin, you can say BTC. That is the symbol for Bitcoin, or you can just type Bitcoin. This platform is pretty adaptive. So if you type Bitcoin, it's going to show you. This is Bitcoin USD. So that is if you're trading Bitcoin again versus a US dollar, or Bitcoin versus USDT, which is a stable coin. And we go through this in our crypto trading masterclasses. And also in future, we are sharing these lessons here for free. So once we're done with the stocks, we're going to go into Forex. We're going to go into crypto, which is the in thing now. A lot of people, you can see what Bitcoin is right now. I think the value of Bitcoin, what is the value of Bitcoin today? Let me just do this for the sake of it. Bitcoin value today. Let's see. if you just type here on Google, see it's 107 right now, okay? And you can see in the last few hours it's been dumping. Is it going down? Yes. At some point it was 109, and now it has gone down to 107. So if you're taking a short trade there, you are already smiling all the way to the bank, okay? So if you shorted Bitcoin today, you're probably making some money. You're in the green, okay? So this is all happening if you learn these strategies, and we are sharing them here for free. But right now we are continuing with our stock series. So under stocks, we have stocks. So you can come here and you can pick a stock that you want to trade, or we can go to the funds, SPY. Okay, so SPY. This is a S&P 500. Okay, so we can, that's a fund. It's classified as a fund. So let's go and take a trade against the S&P 500. Okay, so guys, I'm showing you the easiest strategy to trade. Okay, so at 9:30 a.m., you're going to come up to your computer. Okay, so let's scroll back to 9:30. Let's see if we can get ourselves back to 9:30, which is right here. 9:30, 9:45, 9:30, right here. That's where it started, 9:30. You guys can see there was a gapping up. It gapped up, okay? Already there's a sentiment that it is gone up. So it went up. The buyers were very motivated. So yesterday it closed here, and today it started right here, gapped up. You can see this gap right here, went up, okay? Let me see if I can get, yeah, this gap right here. You guys can see the gap right there. So it went up a little bit for a few minutes until 9:40, and then it started going down again. You can see now it's going down, and now it's starting to come up, okay? So the easiest method you can use to trade, what some of our beginner students are doing, is you can use the help of an indicator. What are indicators? Indicators are mainly some of the programs, okay? They have been programmed. These are codes that have been created by master traders or advanced traders or professional traders or really bright, smart people, and they have coded their strategies into an indicator, okay? So we're going to look for one particular one, and it is in relation to our strategy. Our strategy is the breakout, okay? You remember the breakout strategy? The breakout retest strategy, open range breakout strategy that we've talked about in our previous lessons. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go and watch the previous 8 lessons. This is lesson number 9. So you have missed 8 lessons. Go and watch those, binge watch them. The playlist is going to be attached below here. The playlist is called Free Pro Trading Course. Free like F-R-E-E, free. You're not going to pay for this, okay? Put away your credit card. It is Free Pro Trading Course playlist. Go and watch those videos from video 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then this is video number 9. So you can understand what I'm talking about when I talk about the breakout strategy. Very simple. We keep it so simple that it feels stupid. 16-year-olds can use it. 99-year-old grandmother can trade this, okay? And it is dependable and repeatable, okay? And if you master this strategy, this is the only strategy that you need, okay? So now, for those of you who don't want to even think further, you just want to something that you can put on the chart and go and take your trades and get out of there and go home and make money and go your ways, okay? Go to your 9 to 5 or go play golf, go do what you like and, you know, have fun. So here we go. We make it even more simpler for you. So you're going to go to where it says indicators. And we are using the 1 minute time frame. You know why I'm using the 1 minute time frame? Because I know you guys, your time is extremely valuable. You don't have a lot of time to be glued to your computer. That is the point. You want to get in here, make some money, and get out of there, okay? So that you can prepare yourself and go to your 9 to 5 or get to your rat race. It does not matter. Go do whatever you like. A lot of our students are professionals. They don't have much time. We have doctors, nurses, engineers, stay-home mom. They have to take care of the kids. We have stay-home dads. We have firemen. We have students. I mean, so these guys have to run to their classes, lectures. They don't have time to spend on their computer. So they are basically what we call intraday traders. They come in 1 hour at most. They are done. 9:30 to 10 o'clock. To 11 o'clock, they are done for the day and they are gone until the next morning, okay? So they trade 5 days a week, and that's it. Sometimes, some days you are not going to be able to take any trade because the market is horrible. The market, because of some news or some government policies or some natural catastrophes. So you're not going to be able to trade every single day. But we target 5 days a week. That's when the stock market is open, Monday to Friday, and we do it at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Why 9:30? Because that's when the most volatility occurs in the morning. This is when most institutions are moving their monies. This is the time when what we talk about order blocks. Order blocks are well defined, okay? And let us go. So we are using the 1 minute time frame. I do know some of our members, our coaches, use the 5 minute, the 15 minute. Okay, some people use the first 30 minutes. They do not take any trades. So for now, let's say it is 9:30 for the sake of this video. So 9:30 right there. So this is the first candle, 1 minute candle right there, happens right now. So you open the Mac, you open your computer, open the chart, fire your TradingView, and there you go. And you've already selected your asset. So we are trading fund, SPY, the S&P 500. Now, if we are doing a stock, let's say the stock is Tesla. So if we are doing Tesla, again, you're going to select your stock. And you guys, you can see it's already changed to Tesla. And you can see what happened in the morning at 9:30 a.m. Tesla was up here. Okay, so yesterday it was down here. It gapped up and then it went down. Okay, the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes, it literally went down and then started coming up again, and then went down, and then now it went up, and then now it's kind of going up. Okay, so it's kind of an upward trend, and you can tell from right here the sentiment. The buyers were motivated. That's why we have a gap up. But then the sellers realized, oh, no, we are losing ground, and they pushed it all the way down. They started selling, and of course, then they started. The buyers started coming back, regrouped, and now they are going up. So it's just a matter of up and down and up and down. That's why we have all these buyers and sellers. If you don't understand that part, we captured that part in lesson 1 and 2. We made it so simple. We talked about just buying and selling, demand, supply and demand, all those things. We talked about it deliberately so you guys can understand why the charts behave like this. It basically mimics human behavior. When the price goes up, people tend to sell. When the price goes down, people tend to buy. Just like the housing market. When the houses are cheap, people buy houses. When the houses go up, people start selling their homes so they can make profit. They can capture the profits, okay? When the price is so high, there are less buyers, but there are more sellers. Just that's the way it is in life. If you lower the price of some commodity, people are going to buy in numbers. And then as they buy, what happens? The demand goes up, supply may shrink, the price starts creeping up again. And that's why we have these wavy lines. You see the charts going up and down, up and down. It's because of human psychology, human behavior. It's not physics. It's not rocket science, guys. This is simple stuff, okay? Anyway, our main point here is I'm going to share the indicator. This is not our creation. This is a free indicator. You don't even need to buy or pay for this indicator. So you're going to go to indicators, okay? And you are going to look for, what are we talking about? Breakout. So we're just going to go for the market structure or market structure break and order block. This one right here. The first one by EMREKB. It has 26.1K, 26,100, okay, downloads. Okay, so we are going to use that. So you can see that it has a massive following. That's a lot of traders, professional and amateur traders using this indicator. Why? It makes life so simple. So I'm just going to put that on my chart. And once I click on it, you guys can see what happens, right? You can see there's order blocks. It shows you where there's liquidity, where there's money, and it shows you where the breakout happens. So when the breakout happens above this, anything above the lines, if it breaks above the order blocks, what are we going to do? Take a long trade, guys. So you don't even have to think. You're going to take a long trade. But we can modify this and change something. Let me go in here and let's see what our coaches are using. So you go to the settings. You see when you highlight the indicator, it shows up here. Can you guys see where it is? You can zoom out. If you can stop this video and zoom out and see here. It says, you can hide it if you don't want to see it, but you go to the settings And you see it comes with a default zigzag length. Zigzag is the line that shows you the up and down. It's 9. So we're going to leave it the way it is. The fib factor for breakout confirmation is 0.33. So we're going to change that to 0.273. Okay. And then we're going to push OK. Everything else, we leave it the same way it is. Okay. So that works far much better for our team. All right. So now let's go back to 9:30. So assuming it's 9:30, so we're here at 9:30. Okay, so nothing happens at 9:30. So you load the indicator at 9:30, and you can see where are you at. You are above the order blocks. Okay, you're way above where the money, the liquidity is. So we're going to wait for it to come back to where the liquidity is, where the money is going to be entering. And you can see it comes here and it hits this. This is like a resistant level right there. And this one is like a support level. But you see, so there is this range right here, which has been created. But the order blocks are down here, guys. Okay, so we're going to be patient. So we're going to wait. This is Tesla now. Okay, so this is for some of you who are trading Tesla this morning. So I would not have taken any trade for the first how many minutes? 1, 2, 3, 4, until we get into the order block right here at 9:50. So that is 20 minutes later. We have not taken any trade, guys. Okay, so at 20 minutes, exactly at 9:50, something magical happens. Okay, we enter the order block and slowly we start creeping up out of the order block. Okay, so we start creeping up out of the order block 1, order block 2, and then order block 3. Boom. What do? We close above the order block. So what are we going to do here? The first candle that closes above the order block, that's your confirmation candle. You're going to enter the trade in the direction of the breakout. The breakout is on the higher side, upward trend. Guys, you don't even have to think. You don't even have to have traded for years. You just need to know, oh my goodness, this trend is above the order block. So what is happening here? Money is getting into this asset, Tesla. People are bidding on Tesla now. People are putting in their money because this is where the liquidity is, and the money is now into Tesla. So what do? We want to take advantage of that. So you're going to come to the sides here, okay? Right here on the side, you see this tool here, like parallel lines. We're going to get our long tool, which is called the long position. We're going to grab that, and at the close of this candle, okay, this candle that closes above the order block, that is our candle after the breakout. You see, the candles re-enter the order block and then they come out, break it. So this is like a retesting. They're retesting the order block. It breaks out. That confirms that the buyers are much stronger today. And guys, and you can see actually this line goes way above this line right here, which was like our what? Our support, which now becomes resistance at some point, but now we are breaking above that line. So we are headed where? To this line right here, which is our resistance, like the ceiling. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to enter here, the trade, and I'm going to put a very tight stop loss, guys. My stop loss is going to be extremely tight, so I do not risk any money. I'm going to risk very little of this money, okay? So if I lose, I'm going to lose very little, okay? So I'm going to use the order block as my stop loss right here. This line right there is my stop loss. Do you guys see where I put my stop loss? Right on top of the order block. That is my stop loss right there. And what will be my target? I'm probably going to target this line here. Right there. I'm going to target that line right there. And it gives me a 4 to 8 risk to reward ratio. Guys, that means if you put 4.8, so the risk to reward ratio here is, man, this is something else, man. The board is locked. Okay, no, I just, why is it locked? Come on, allow me to get board created. You'll be deleted. Sign up for the. Yeah, we like to create. Okay, let's create a new board. There we go. We are using free tools, guys, okay? You don't have to pay for any of these tools. They are free on the internet, so you are not going to So I'm going to add this. And so we are talking about risk to reward ratio. If you have followed some of our trainings in the first 8 lessons, you already know what this is, and it is what we call the RR. Okay, risk to reward ratio. RR. There you go. Risk to reward ratio. Very important. So I'm willing to risk $1 to make my goal is to make $4.86. So for every dollar that I put in, I want to make $4.86. Okay. So I entered here. As soon as this candle closes, I enter. Okay. I enter the trade because this is our confirmation candle. It's confirmed that it has closed above the order block, the second order block. This is the first order block. It did close above. So it came down there, it tested it, got into the order blocks and came out again, showing that these buyers are very, very motivated, okay? And you can see the candles are actually big, fat candles. They are huge candles. You can see there's some pushing from the top, but literally you can see these candles are big candles, sizable candles, okay? So the momentum is there to push up to the upside, okay? So what I will do, guys, I will enter the trade on the confirmation candle. Okay, that's our entry candle right there. So we have, this is the leading candle right there, the candle that changes color. It's a green candle and it starts going up, and you can see the zigzag actually shows going up. And then of course we have our confirmation candle that we are actually getting above the order block. More money is pouring into Tesla. And of course we have the entry candle. So I'm going to put my stop loss very, very tight, guys, such that any downward movement, I'm going to be taken out of the trade with a very minimal loss, okay? Minimum loss. You see, that's the difference maker between those of you who succeed trading and those who lose. Is those who lose risk a lot of money, okay? So if you risk a lot of money and you make less money, you're going to eventually blow your account, okay? But we risk a little bit to give ourselves a chance to make a lot more, okay? So I'm only risking a very tiny amount. You can see my stop loss is extremely tight, okay? Very, very tight stop loss, okay? And then, of course, that gives me a bigger risk to reward ratio. You can see right there, 4.86, okay, to be exact. That means for every $100 I put in, I make $486. If I put $1,000, I make $4,086. Okay, that's a good paycheck for the day. Okay, and I know some of you guys have humongous accounts. Okay, some of our students and coaches have humongous accounts. Some of you are trading in the millions. Some of you are trading in a few hundred thousands. Okay, so just imagine if you put 100K here, you make 406,000. These are the guys who tell you, they took a trade and they made $1 million, and they don't trade for the whole year. They trade once a year and that's it. They don't have to take any risk. Everything is paid for. Everything. They live. They enjoy their freedom. This is how they do it. Very simple. They risk a little bit to make so much. Okay. So there you go. So then, how long did it take for our take profit to be hit? Okay. Let's see. So we entered here at 9:53. Okay. 9:50. We saw the thing coming out. We saw the breakout happening at 9:50, and then at 9:53 we entered the trade. Okay, so 9:53 we entered the trade, and our take profit was hit by 10:08. So 9:53 to 10:08, that is 15 minutes later, guys. 15 minutes later, boom, 4.86x, whatever amount you put. If you put 1,000, you made 4,800. 15 minutes later. I'm going to leave you with that right there. 15 minutes later, that happens. Okay. So now somebody is asking, would we continue taking trades? Oh, yeah. If you want to be glued to your computer, yes, you could probably have another opportunity coming in later. Let's see. Here is another opportunity. You can see the other opportunity. The lines happen. So we first let the lines to show up. Once the lines show up, this is an indication that a setup is going to happen. Some money has come in, okay, and that's at 11 o'clock. 11-12, some institutions, some big money has moved. Okay, so again, we see that taking place. We are in a range. Okay, we break out below the range. We're gonna wait until it enters, re-enters this level here. Okay, an order block takes place. This thing starts breaking out of the order block. So that's our leading candle. There we go. This one here, but it closes below. So we are not going to enter. It's not a confirmation, but we get a confirmation right there. So when we get that confirmation there, we are not going to enter there. We're going to wait for this one. But again, it closes below. So we do not enter. We're still waiting, guys. Your patience here. Okay, your patience here. And then we have this here, which closes above. Okay, so we're going to wait for the other one to start. And there you go. This one here comes and it closes below there. So we're going to enter the trade right there. So we're going to enter a trade right here for a long position. And we are going to put our stop loss. Again, we can put our stop loss very tight at the end of the order block, or just above the order block, or just below the previous low. You can see the previous low was this one here. This, you see that line right there where the candle went further down the wick, that one. So we can use that as our stop loss. And then we're going to push and target that line there. We can target that. And you can see it's already giving us a 2.58 risk to reward ratio. So that means for every dollar you put in, you are making $2.58. So here there are just two trades that we could have taken so far, and you would be in the money. And that is within what, 1 hour, 2 hours of opening? Within 2 hours of opening, you have made 2 positive sales, guys, for the day. 2 positive trades for the day, which you didn't really need. This one trade here would have been sufficient for most people. But if you are the guy who wants to be glued to your computer and trade the whole morning, then this would have been another setup for you. Slightly more risky than the previous one, okay? Slightly more risky. That's why we like to trade at 9:30, just as opening. As soon as it opens, the volatility, you can see the candles are bigger, massive, more volatility. Than as the day goes on, you can see Tesla is, the candles are smaller, less energetic, less screaming, less money moving. You can even see the order blocks are not as strong as the order blocks below here. You can see the volatility here is not as much as that. So, however, there are 2 positive trades that we could have taken there. The second one is much, much riskier. I'll leave that to the pros. But for some of you who are beginners, this would have been a straightforward trade for you guys to take, and you would be in the money. Now, if you guys like this type of training, let me know. But make sure you watch our trading on the go videos, because these ones, we are taking you on the road, and we are also sharing with you our experiences out there, traveling different parts of the country, different parts of the world. And of course, come along and join us, guys. All right. I will see you in the next live. I'm going to end this. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm going to look at the chat now, see if there are any questions. Yes, I do see somebody saying, you know nothing about trading. Yes, sir. I agree with you. I agree with every single opinion, because, you know, the opinion holders, the opinion holder, the opinion holders, the opinion holders. You are entitled to your opinion, guys. You are entitled to the opinions. Yes, sir. Anybody is entitled to their opinion. Okay, so anybody with any substantive question? All comments are welcome. It doesn't matter what comments you make, guys. You're entitled to your opinions. And this is this is a free space, guys. You can ask any questions. It doesn't matter, related to trading, and we can give it our best. We don't know all the answers, okay? If I can't answer the question, I have plenty of members who are traders, coaches in the trading, in the Smart Wolf Club, who can help you answer these questions. If I don't know something, my coach knows, my coaches knows, my students know. My students can do research and they can get you the right answers. So nobody knows all the answers. Even the guys who have been trading for many years, they make mistakes. They don't know everything. They don't know everything. Any questions, guys? I'm looking at you. Questions. Okay, if there are no questions, I'd like to thank you guys. Thank you all that attended the training, and those of you who have made comments and asked questions. You are always welcome. All right, so we're going to end this with a prayer. In the belief of the power Almighty, we pray that whoever is going to apply the training, they're going to practice, they're going to do more research, they're going to make it their own. We pray that they be successful. May the markets be good to you, and may you all be profitable in your trades. Amen. I'll see you in the next live, guys. Goodbye.